Do you want to make $5,000 a month by flipping items on eBay? That might sound like a dream, but you can turn the dream into a reality with the right strategy, some discipline, and a few insider tips. You need to lay a solid foundation before you start raking in the cash. That starts with understanding the fundamentals of reselling on eBay. The most successful eBay sellers don't just stumble upon profitable items. They know how to find them, how to list them effectively, and maximize their profits. The first step in your eBay journey is sourcing the right items. This is not about hitting your local thrift shop and grabbing anything that looks cool. It's about finding items that have a high resale values and are in demand. Spend time researching what sells well on eBay. Certain brands, vintage items, electronics, and collectibles often fetch high prices. For example, vintage runner shirt or certain Nike apparel can be worth much more than you'd expected if you know what to look for. When you are sourcing, don't rush. Take the time to go through every rack, every shelf, and every bin. This is especially important if you are in category like clothing, where hidden gems can be buried among hundreds of other items. It might take a bit longer, but finding those high-value items will pay off. Imagine finding an ordinary vintage t-shirt with the unique keyword like brush popper for Wrangler short. That small detail could be the difference between selling it for $10 or $60. The key is knowing what keywords to look for and what buyers are searching for. Once you got your items, the next step is listing them. Many sellers need help with this. Listing isn't the most exciting part of reselling, but it's crucial to success. A well-optimized listing can mean a difference between a quick sale and an item that sits unsold for months. To consistently make $5,000 a month, you need to set clear, achievable goals. It's not enough to wish for more sales. You need a plan to get through it. Start by setting a daily or weekly listing goal. For example, aim to list at least 9 items per day. Over time, this will increase your inventory and, by extension, your potential for sales. You need to work backward if your goal is to set $5,000 a month. Suppose you have a 60% profit margin, meaning you need to generate about $8,000 in gross sales. If your average sale price is $33, you must sell about 245 items monthly. This means listing consistently and expanding your inventory to meet these targets. Now that you have the basics knowledge down, it's time to get into what makes your item sell faster and for more money. This comes down to mastering eBay's algorithm, Cassini. Understanding how Cassini works can give you a huge advantage over other sellers. Cassini loves keywords. The more relevant keywords you use in your listing, the more your items will rank in search results. However, not all keywords are created equal. You need to use keywords that buyers are actually searching for. Start by researching items similar to what you are selling. Look for common keywords in their title. For example, in the clothing category, words like vintage, rare, limited edition, or brand-specific terms like Nike Kobe Easter print can make a big difference. Don't just fill in the required field. Fill in as many as possible. This might seem tedious, but every bit of information you add increases your chances of appearing in the search. For example, if you are selling a pair of shoes, include details like the material, color, and style in the item specifics. Like Google, eBay's search engine ranks listings based on their relevance and completion. This means your title, description, and item specific all affects where your listing appears in search result. Your title should be clear, concise, and packed with the relevant keywords. Avoid filter words and focus on what buyers are searching for. For example, instead of nice Nike shoes size 10, go for Nike Air Max 90s men's size 10 running shoes black and white. Keep your description detailed but to the point. Include any flaws or essentials details not covered in the item specifics. This helps build trust with buyers and reduces the chances of returns. Getting your listings up is just a first step. Now, you need to make sure that people see them. The more views your listing gets, the higher the chances of making a sale. Here's how to drive more traffic to your eBay store. One of the most effective ways to increase traffic is using eBay's promoted listings. This feature allows you to pay a small fee to have your item shown to more buyers. The best part, you only pay if the item sells. Start with a low rate, like around 2 or 3%, and see how it impacts to your sales. If you are selling a high-demand items, even a tiny boost in visibility can lead to more sales. Promoting the listing can help it stand out among similar items and attract more serious buyers if you are selling a rare item like a vintage camera. The best offer feature allows buyers to make an offer for your item, which you can accept, decline, or counter. This increases engagement and gives you a chance to close sales faster. Set your best offer threshold slightly below your asking price. This gives buyers the sense that they're getting a deal while ensuring you make a good profit. eBay favors active listing, so it's a good idea to regularly refresh your old listing. If an item has been sitting unsold for a while, end the listing and relist it using the sale similar option. This gives the item a new number and make it appear as the fresh listing, which can boost its visibility. Once you've mastered your basics and consistently hit your 5,000 a month target, it's time to consider scaling up. Here's how you can take your eBay business to the next level. To double your income, you need to double your inventory. This means sourcing more items, listing more frequently, and monitor your sales data to see what's working. Consider expanding into new categories or niches. For example, suppose you've been focusing on clothing. In this case, you could add electronics, vintage collectibles, or home goods to your inventory. Diversifying your product range can open new revenue streams and reduce the risk of relying on single category. As your business grows, efficiency becomes even more important. Streamline your listing and shipping processes to save time and handle more volume. Consider using tools like listing software or inventory management system to automate repetitive tasks. This will free up more time to focus on sourcing and growing your business. You need to track your data closely to make informed decisions about scaling up. This includes monitoring your sell-through rate, average sale price, and profit margins. Use this data to adjust your strategy as needed. If you notice that certain items consistently sell faster or for higher price, focus more on sourcing similar items. Conversely, if certain products have been sitting unsold for too long, it might be a time to stop sourcing them and try different listing strategy. Beyond the practical step, your mindset plays a huge role in your success. To consistently make 5,000 per month on eBay, you need to stay motivated and disciplined and always be willing to learn and adapt. It's easy to get discouraged, especially when sales are slow and you hit a rough patch. But remember, every successful eBay seller started where you are now. Stay focused on your goals, keep learning, and don't be afraid to try new things. Set small, achievable milestones to keep yourself motivated. Celebrate each success, whether hitting your daily listing goal, making a big sale, or reaching a new monthly revenue milestone. The eBay marketplace is always evolving. What works today might only work for a while. Stay ahead by continually learn about new trends, tools, and strategies. Follow successful eBay sellers on YouTube, join reselling groups on Facebook, and read up on the latest eBay updates. The more you learn, the better equipped you'll be to adapt and thrive. Success on eBay only happens after some time. It takes time to build your inventory, master your platform, and develop a consistent income streams. Be patient, stay persistent, and remember that every small step forward is a progress. Flipping items on eBay can be an advantageous way to earn substantial income. Still, it requires strategy, discipline, and continuous learning. By focusing on the fundamentals like sourcing the right items, creating optimized listing, or mastering eBay algorithm, you can build a thriving resale business that brings in $5,000 or more monthly. So, are you ready to start your eBay journey? Watch our previous videos, and with the tips and strategies outlined in the guides, you have everything you need to get started and succeed. Remember, it's not about luck. It's about having a plan and executing it constantly. Now, go out there and start flipping. Team talking every day with you. Together to the top.